Hey there, I'm Laura Grace with Mushaboom Studio. And if you feel like social media is a total uphill battle, then you've come to the right place. You're probably a blogger, a creator, a business owner, and you're trying to grow your Instagram, get content out there. Maybe you feel like you should be putting out a lot of content if you want to grow your following. I get it. First of all, do what you can. It's like okay to miss a day on Instagram. It's not the end of the world. But second of all, you probably could use a tool that's going to help make your Instagram life a little bit easier. And so I'm going to show you how to use Later to make your social planning a little bit easier. We use Later for our business and we love it. It's been a game changer. We own Mushaboom Studio. I own a creative studio. We do branding, Squarespace design, and photography for businesses. And we love getting on a personal level with businesses, finding what makes them great, distilling that into useful assets that is going to make their lives easier, like websites that do the work for you to help your ideal customers get in the door, and photographs that you can use everywhere from your newsletter to Instagram. That's what we do. And so we do this for a living. We're constantly seeing business owners in and out who struggle with social media, struggle with trying to get things out on a consistent basis and make sure everything looks nice and their media connects with their ideal audience. So we're seeing this all the time. It's something that we've struggled with ourselves. Growing our business, social media is hard, and we've learned some tricks, and I'm going to show them to you. So here we go. Let's hop in. This is what Later looks like. Now, what is Later? Later is for planning social media. It's a website that you go to, you make an account, and for individuals, it's free. You can try it out, you can play with it, and you can make sure that it works for you. If you feel like you need a bigger plan, then you can go for it. We pay for a plan so that we can have, I think we have this one, so we can have multiple users. I'm a twin. Katie Lynn's my twin sister and co-business owner. And so it's nice to be able to have multiple users. But you can do a lot with a free account, like a lot. So let's take a look. This is what it looks like when you're planning. So you've got over here your media bay. And the reason that it's good, that it's useful, is because you can sit down for a block of an hour or 2 hours and you can upload all the pictures of your products that you have, all of the, maybe behind the scenes photos, any graphics that you have, you can put them in here, and you can drag and drop posts throughout the week and throughout the month as far ahead as you want, and schedule them to post so that you don't have to open up Instagram and do it yourself. You can write and type a description. Have you ever gotten on Instagram and you see people's descriptions are like spaced out, and you can go, have you done the hacks where you like search for the Instagram paragraph spaces and paste them in? It's so annoying. There's a couple of different tricks to get indentions and paragraphs on your posts, but this has just made it so much easier because you can basically type your post. Let me find one with a written description. Katie Lynn's been batching today. Here's one. You can just type your post and hit enter, and the caption is already done and it will auto post with everything done. An amazing, awesome other tip about Later is that you can look at your saved captions, which are, for us, there are groups of hashtags that we use. So if I'm doing a branding tips post, this one is from branding and package design to add to cart. This is a promotional post for an Instagram live that we're going to do with a fellow amazing studio. So we'll probably go for our branding hashtags that we've already done hashtag research on. So maybe so you sit down and you do some hashtag research for like 30 minutes. You make some groups of hashtags And then you never have to think about it again. You click on which grouping you want, and it'll tell you if you go over the Instagram's limit of hashtags. So that's awesome. You just delete a few, you save the post, and it's awesome. It's so awesome. The only thing is, if you have a post that has multiple photos on it, then you what will happen is it will notify you when it's time for you to post that, but you can't auto publish it. You can auto publish a video or a single post, but not a carousel slider post. And so far, I haven't been able to. You can't post reels. If a giant part of your strategy is reels, that's going to be tricky. But the reason that we will put placeholder imagery for reels. Like this image, I'm going to be posting as a reel. It's a screen capture of me doing some editing work that's sped up and kind of really fun. But the reason that I'm going to put a photo on here is because I'm going to make a cover for the reel and make sure that it looks good on the grid. And let me show you. You can go to preview and you can see how all of your social media is gonna look for the next month or so. It'll also show you what you've already posted. So this one just went up. This one just posted of my office, my desk. And this is where the new ones start. Another thing you can do is rearrange if they don't look cute. Isn't that cool? Like these two, they need to be separated because it's like too much white. So let's separate it with that. And you hit save changes, and you can like basically build in spots that are like your best times for posting. So for us, you go to your Instagram insights on your phone in the top right-hand corner of your profile, I think. And you look at your insights and you see when is your audience most on? And then you create a time slot for every day of the week. That is the best time to post that day. Some days we have a couple because it's like a really good day to post for us. And sometimes we'll do a little over 7 posts a week. So it's nice to have a slot for catch-all. And once you have those little special spots scheduled, then you can rearrange things in your preview. And listen, we've got the month. She's been working on posting posts today. And so she's got all this week and next taken care of. And I bet by tomorrow we'll have a week or 2 more. It's really helpful. So I highly recommend it. And look, your stuff doesn't have to be so in-depth. Don't make it so hard for yourself. Here are a couple of tips. If you write blog posts or if you write a newsletter that has informative information, then out of every blog post or newsletter, find 3 things that you can make into a post. Is there a picture on that newsletter? Can you post it? Is there a picture at the cover of that blog? Can you post it? Is there a quote in the blog that you know is like a helpful tip or a short, like really shareable item? Like I'm going to go to our blog, mushaboom.studio, and I'm going to find a couple of things that I could turn into posts if I felt like it. So let's see. We could probably do some stuff from choosing fonts for your brand. We could make a carousel out of it. So we could start by saying, here's one. Limitations of different font foundries. And then there's a whole section at the bottom about where to find fonts. So we can make a carousel post that on Canva. Definitely use Canva to make font graphics. If you like this video and comment below, then maybe I will make a video about how to use Canva to make awesome posts for your brand. Really fast, really easy. So let's talk font foundries. We could turn these into posts. So the post could literally be like, I don't have to change this too much. The cover is let's talk font foundries. You slide and you go Google Fonts, high quality, free, downloadable, available. Like each one of these, it's a 4 slider post. I just format that on Canva, export, And then once I've exported those, I drag that into later and make a post out of it. Done. Really easy, right? I know it's a lot, and I know that there's a lot of pressure around Instagram, but if you really want to set your business up for success, regularly posting it's a best practice for sure. Only do what you can, but this can enable you, like when you know that you're going to have a really busy week, to get things out faster. It also just makes it a total shortcut for typing out interesting descriptions. And let me give you just a little bit more, like a bonus tip. When you're typing a description, maybe it's like this. I'm going to write this description in front of you. So this is product photography for a clean beauty brand. But what I want to make sure that I'm doing is in my mind, when I write this post, I want two things in the description. I want a hook that kind of tries to get people to read the description and not just scroll past. And I want a call to action. So what do I want people to do? If they like this product photography, if they think it's nice and they could use something like that on their site, then I want them to reach out and talk to me. I don't want it to be so hard. So yeah, let's solve that problem. Let's write this post. Product photography made easy. Is that too good to be true? If you like if you, and this is targeting business owners. So if you like the look of this post and this photography I'm like here editing my own copywriting here, but like, let's make this easy. Like what you see above, don't over, and if you think you could get some serious use out of product photography like this, don't overthink it. Just reach out. It doesn't hurt to schedule a call with us, to fill out our inquiry form, tell us about your project, your needs, your hopes, your dreams, and hop on a call with us. What's the worst that could happen? We don't bite. Link in bio to fill out, link in bio to our inquiry, to our contact form. What do you think? Product photography made easy, or is that too good to be true? A little bit of a hook there. And I need to proofread my post. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Fill out our inquiry form. Okay, done. That was so fast. Oh, and let me show you time to slip in those hashtags. Not actually hashtag suggestions, but saved captions. And I have one that's already made for photography. And also, I just moved to Boston. I'm trying to get more work in Boston for photography specifically. And so I'm going to click on Boston photography, and there you go. It's done. That is my post. So I hope that this helped you. If you're a business owner who finds social media to be a slog, don't overcomplicate it. Think about the no-duh things. If you're really striving for content, ask yourself, what are the questions that you get from people all the time, and find ways to answer them in posts. Just let it be easy if that's possible. I want to help, and I hope this helped. Please comment below with your struggles with social media or questions, and thanks.